Emma Healy with the Boston Globe. This question can be for either of you or both of you if you both want to answer. You guys talked a lot about the break for the World Cup sort of being like a second preseason. And obviously this is the team that you saw right before that break. How do you think you are a different team? I know you've said a lot that you're sticking to the same game plan, nothing has really changed, but how do you think you're a different team from the first time that you saw this team?
What I really like is we apply changes when we get feedback. So we hear different things like huddles are very important, for example. And you can hear things on what to do, but you could not apply it. But what we do different is we do apply it. We test things. We stick to the plan, but the plan was always to try to figure out what is our way. So testing things and seeing result is gratifying, so we keep going and we try to figure out what brings the best out of us.
Yeah, I think it really shows on the field too. Like we're all really aligned with what we know we need to do in our game plan, and just like everyone's kind of like in this, like we want to win, we want 3 points, we want to like just shoot for more. So it's really good to feel that on the field. I think we all do.
Tamara.
Hi, congratulations on the win. I spoke last week with Aïssata about her journey at Boston, and of course WAFCON starts tomorrow. So I'm just curious what your conversations have been with her as she kind of gets ready to go off and represent her country, which is sort of unique, you know, compared to other tournaments that would have happened in CONCACAF or CONMEBOL, and how you've seen her growth in the past year since she's joined Boston.
Yeah, okay. I'll go.
You got it.
Because Aïssata and I are pretty close. We both speak the same language, so I get to see a side of her that is very interesting. She's a very passionate player. She asks questions. She sees the game differently because I think her background gives her a different kind of experience. So I think when she's going to go back with her team and represent her country, she's going to have maybe more maturity, more wisdom, and hopefully she can come back with like a new wave of inspiration. She's a very creative player, so I think this moment is going to be good for her to test her growth and see how she can keep growing as a player and be good for her country and for us.
Thank you. Yeah, the French connection makes sense.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about the schedule, and either of you can answer this again. You have only 4 home games remaining in this, back half of the season. What do you sort of make of the front-loaded schedule, having that many home games, especially in the first season? Does that help you? Does it hurt you to have the end of the season all pretty much on the road? What do you make of that scheduling, I guess?
What do you think?
I mean, we've never done it, so it's but I mean, hearing that you just said that did make me want to
Take a
cry a little bit. Yeah, but no, I think we'll see. I feel traveling is tough, but I think we do really well at our recovery, and I think we'll be ready for whatever. But yeah, it's a lot of traveling for sure, and going to West Coast is
one of our mantras is to control the controllables, and that's something that we kind of had to accept from the start. So I would say for such a young team, or a team that hasn't really been in the NBSL, it has been the team that I've seen that's taken the most personal ownership in their recovery. Everyone is on their own schedule, does their own thing, and it inspires others to do the same thing. So it's interesting. Everyone has their own way to do things, and then you ask questions and you try things. So I'm not too worried about it. What's the point being upset about it? We just gotta roll with it, do the rest.
Yeah. I want to follow up on something you said, Barb. You said when there are only 4 games left, you want to cry. Is that you really love playing here in front of the crowd?
Yeah, it's such a different experience. Hearing, just feeling like you're backed by, your people in the city that supports you is just a one of a kind feeling. So I just love being out there, and I don't know, someone does a good pass, or we get in behind the back line, and just hearing cheers and even scoring, feeling everyone, that's an atmosphere that's it's amazing to play in. So it's a little sad in that way, but we'll have our away fans. We've seen them every time, so we'll see them.
Yeah, we just gotta sell out crowds. So
yeah, exactly.
The people are here, the fans are here, it's growing, so we wish we could keep the momentum like that every week.
Yeah.
Jackie?
Hi, Jackie from Blazing Musket. The KC Current that you faced today was also very different than the last time you faced them in terms of lineups and who was available for them today. Was it, when you guys were talking tactics, was it kind of taken into consideration that they wouldn't have players like Chewinga or Michelle Cooper? Same thing.
I mean, we knew, but we never really know. They're going to come in. We have to always be prepared. Teams function as principals as well, but we were so disciplined with our game plan. It didn't matter. We were ready for anything.
Thank you.
Anyone?
Bianca, Aïssata a représenté le Mali pour la Coupe d'Afrique. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire pour vous de la voir vivre ce moment?
C'est incroyable. In English or French?
En français,
Ok. C'est vraiment incroyable. On est fiers d'elle. Et on est très fiers aussi dans notre équipe de représenter autant de pays. Donc, c'est un moment d'honneur pour nous d'avoir Aïssata faire partie de notre équipe, mais aussi de représenter Boston avec le Mali. Et comme j'ai dit tantôt, c'est une joueuse très créative, donc on a hâte de la supporter à distance et de voir son énergie quand elle revient, parce que c'est quelqu'un aussi qui emmène beaucoup d'énergie aux entraînements. Elle a beaucoup de bonheur dans son jeu, donc on va la manquer.
Last call? All right, thank you everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone.